I've said this a million times, and most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. The wet shaving, the community, the members of this hobby that we all enjoy are some of the most generous, kind, giving people probably of any hobby out there. The reason I bring this up, Todd Stanfield, some of you guys know him. He has a YouTube channel, website, and a bunch of other online presence called Take Care Man. He makes some great YouTube videos about wet shaving stuff. He's kind of sidelined that for a little bit to focus on some other things. He's really big on men's mental health. I know that he works at the university level in like mental health or just, you know, awareness therapy. Why do I keep talking about this dude? Well, him and I have become personal friends. It all started a couple years ago when I started making this YouTube channel. Just a week or two ago, I purchased some stuff that he was selling, some shaving gear that he didn't use anymore. So I went to his website and I purchased it. He threw in an insane amount of extra stuff that he didn't have to do. That was very generous of him that he did it, but it's too much. It blew my mind. My wife was laughing at me that I was like a kid on Christmas when I opened the box. Because he messaged me and he said, hey, you know, thanks for buying some of my gear that I was getting rid of. But he gifted me a lot of other stuff as well. So for this shave today, with exception of this black timeless bowl that I'm going to be using, everything else has come from Todd, and this is not what I purchased. Again, this is all just stuff that he, you know, out of the kindness of his heart, he gave to me, and I can't thank him enough. So Todd, thank you a million times for all of this stuff. This isn't even all of it. There is some stuff that I will feature in later videos that that he gave to me. So I can't even use it all in this shave. So that being said, let's get right into it. I'll start like I usually do. This is by no means the biggest thing in this shave, but I always start with the soap. This is Monarch by Otter Shave Soap Company. I love it for a million reasons. I really like Otter's products. They make some great products. And I love Texas soaps. It's made in Houston, Texas, and and then also, having read the scent profile, I've been actually looking at this soap for a very long time. It really, for me, is you know, money. Like, it's powdery. It's got like a little bit of citrus, lavender, just very fresh, bright scent, and it's definitely what I like. So I'm super excited to be using this soap today. Again, that is Monarch by Otter. And then I mentioned the Lather bowl. Again, that was already mine. You've seen me use that bowl a trillion times. But the brush that he sent me, this is insane. Again, I didn't order this. He just sent it to me. This is a That Darn Rob Badger brush. Now, I have one other Badger brush. I have one Omega mixed Badger and Boar, but they are by no means the level of quality that this knot and handle are. This is insane. Again, I was just almost in tears when I saw this brush. I've always wanted to own a brush with a coin in the bottom. I've never owned a brush. You know, that's kind of that second tier of shave brush. And this Badger brush is so dense and it is so luxurious. It's blown my mind. I have not used it yet. I'm super excited. I opened all this up like 2 nights ago. And I'm super excited to use this brush. It's absolutely beautiful. Some closer shots there. It's green. Green is my favorite color. It's got this kind of sparkly, like metal flake type look to it. And then that morphs into a beautiful gold kind of amber color. This is just an insane brush, and I cannot wait to use it. This knot just looks so amazing. I can't say it enough. I'm so excited to use this brush. So again, Todd, thank you a million times. Next up, let's see, we've got this razor. He sent me a razor. I didn't order a razor, but he sent me a razor. And I think he probably knows that this has been on my radar. I've him and hawed for a very long time about this razor. Of course, this is a Merkur Progress. And it's an adjustable razor. I was kind of on the fence. I did buy a Rockwell 6S about 8 months ago or so, and I knew I wanted to buy an adjustable razor. And I didn't know if I should buy one of these, if I should buy a Parker variant, if I should buy the Rockwell, or if I should buy a Gillette vintage adjustable. But I ended up going with the Rockwell. But I think him and I had talked some about adjustable razor. Anyways, he sent me this. This is insane. Again, lovely, lovely razor. I think this is the long version. I think there's 2 versions of this razor, but you know, many of you that already have this razor know that it's a 2-piece, and you dial it in on the bottom, you find the setting that you want, and then you line it up with the little dot, and there you go. Then that gives you the amount of aggression, the amount of efficiency that the razor will perform or give you. So again, a razor that he sent me. This is just, blows my mind how generous he is. And then going in that razor is a blade that I've never used. He sent me several blades, but he sent me like 50 of the new Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement blades, and I've heard a lot about these blades as well, and so very excited to try the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement blades. That's what it looks like inside of the various wrappers. It's double wrapped, and then has phoenixshaving.com written right there on the blade itself. So much amazing stuff. Oh, I didn't even get to the aftershave. So Epsilon aftershave blue Mediterranean. I've never heard of this aftershave. Did a little research of it online, and the reviews are, you know, all gleaming reviews. I kind of, obviously Mediterranean, I kind of get like an old school, like barber scent, very fresh, very clean. But then yeah, the Mediterranean, I'm assuming probably has kind of a woodsy scent or just a natural scent to it. But yeah, Epsilon aftershave blue Mediterranean, just getting a couple of whiffs off of it, I get kind of like barbershop. It smells a lot like my grandpa. Very fresh, very clean. Good stuff there. And then the last thing, he sent me a sticker, which is very, very cool. I'll have to stick this on my banjo case. Again, Take Care Man, that is his website. That is his, I think he has a Facebook page. And then he also has a YouTube channel where he does a lot of wet shaving videos. Like I said, he's kind of taken a break from that for a while there, but just super cool guy. Todd Stanfield, if you ever run across him, just, you know, say hey to him for me. He's been working on a podcast with Andy over in the UK, and it's all about men's mental health. And, you know, it seems kind of selfish to focus on men's mental health, because the fairer sex also, we want to make sure that they're doing okay. But I think too many times, like men and dads and whatnot, they try to like bury their emotions, and you know, he really wants to erase the stigma of mental health and seeking out help when you need help. So I hope everything I've said, Todd, rings true with what your philosophy is. Anyway, so yeah, so let's get to the shave. You can see I need a shave big time. Haven't shaved in a couple of days. I've been saving some beard, saving some stubble for this shave. So let's go down to the bowl lather, and we'll get this party started. Okay, so I've got all my stuff laid out here. There's Todd's sticker over there that he sent me, but I've got the blade, I've got the razor, I've got the soap, all right here. There's the soap. It's down on the bottom of the bowl. It's been blooming for just a minute there. And I've got the brush right here. It's been soaking in my Texas coffee mug in some warm water for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to wring out a little bit of that water. And before I stick it down in the bowl, let's take a look at it one more time. Wet. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful brush. Holy cow. I can't wait to use it again. I have not used this brush at all. So see how it does as far as getting a lather going. How's everybody been doing? Just posted a video the other day. I'm shooting this literally like 2 days after posting. There it is getting loaded up. Yeah, I'm shooting this video like 2 days after posting my most recent video. The Sterling Soap. I hope you're liking the Sterling Soap summer series I've got going. Throw a little more water in there. This brush is so dense. I haven't used a timeless bowl in a video in a while. I've been using those DS Cosmetic bowls. They're good, but this is still my favorite. I like the high sides, the ridges, the high sides and the ridges on the bottom. I'm gonna take a quick, I just want to smell the soap now that I'm getting it lathered up. Oh yeah, that's very nice, very fresh. I like the, one thing I really like about Noble Otter is their graphics, their artwork on the products. This one is very funny because it has a has an otter on it. They all have an otter on them, but this one has an otter with like a funny like powdered wig. Okay, I think this is getting pretty close here to the consistency I like. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with it. Beautiful, beautiful. Back up top. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that lather. I've already done my pre-shave hot towel. I'll just wet my face a little bit here. Here we go. First use with this luxurious brush. Well, very dense. Extremely dense. Much different than my Badger. My other Badger that I have. Get the lather back up here. There we go. It's very soft. My other Badger that I have from West Coast Shaving, pretty cheap Badger, and it hurt. It was kind of scritchy, you know. And this is not the case. This is extremely soft. Lots of backbone. It feels a lot like a synthetic to me. That scent of this Noble Otter soap is just absolutely beautiful. This knot is so dense, it's more of like a painter's brush to me versus press in and splay out. All right, let's get the razor. It's Saturday. Take me a few days to get this video edited and out. I'm starting, by the way, on setting 2. We've already had a busy day. It's the middle of the day right now. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have already been to the farmer's market. one of our local libraries was doing a thing called Touch a Truck. Basically, they have a big empty parking lot. And they fill it with like police cars and fire trucks and ambulances and school buses, city buses, semi trucks. What else was there? Dump trucks, snow plows. It's even like a race car and like a big Caterpillar like front end loader or like a excavator. We took the girls to that and they had a blast. This razor is incredible. It is so smooth. I've got 3 days worth of growth and I don't even feel, there's no blade feel. These Phoenix blades feel amazing. And you know, the thing with blades, it's a matter of preference. I'm not just saying that to be nice to Todd. Like, it is a good feeling blade. It works for me. Which, he would not have been offended if I had said this blade sucks. Because if it sucks for me, it might be the best blade ever for someone else. No, beautiful. Beautiful shave so far. Alright. It's been very warm here. It's mid-July for Western Wisconsin. This is, on average, the hottest time of year. We've had days in the upper 80s and low 90s. I know that's nothing to people in other parts of the country. Todd actually told me that his air conditioner has gone out, and he lives in Tennessee. July is not a good time for your AC to go out when you live in the South. I told him we visited some friends once in Houston, Texas in July, and their AC was out. And it was miserable. I had so much stubble on that first pass that it kind of killed the soap. Can you tell that I've actually got a better lather going for the second pass than the first pass? I think it was so much stubble that it was like killing the soap. Anyways, the heat. My parents live in Texas and it's like every day it's over 100 degrees. I feel really bad for my folks. And I feel bad for everyone in the South. Okay, so I'm going to dial it up. You've heard me say this before. I'm more of a start mild and then dial it up. I'm going up to a 4. 2 to 4. One thing I really like about this razor, and I've actually heard people complain about it, but to me I love it. This plastic knob on the bottom. Some people are like, oh, why would you throw plastic on an all-metal razor? I think it looks cool. It reminds me of the 60s. It's that kind of like yellowed looking plastic, and this was straight out of like the 60s. This is a very cool retro razor in my opinion. I like it. And it doesn't have knurling on the handle, but it's got these nice ridges, and I've got a strong grip on it. It's not going anywhere. Again, no blade feel at all. Completely smooth. Heading out to a kid's birthday party later. Those are always fun. My daughters are excited about that. And, oh, my wife and I, we finished Stranger Things last night. Any of y'all watch that? We've been watching it from the beginning. Years and years ago. It's like been like 4, 5, 6 years maybe since that all started. Big fan of that show. That's all I'll say about it. I'm not going to be the guy that spoils it for you. I just read last night that the actor that played Polly Walnuts on Sopranos passed away, and James Caan passed away just a couple of days ago. Not in a million years will I ever be as cool as either of those guys. Like, both very cool dudes. Actors that I enjoyed watching. I'm actually a big fan of like Italian mob movies and obviously shows. The Sopranos was a mob show. Casino is hands down my favorite mob movie. It's got De Niro, it's got Joe Pesci. Pesci's the company I work for. Just gonna hit this spot one more time. Yeah, sad to see those guys. And of course, James Caan was in The Godfather. And yeah, I tell you what, man, De Niro. The day that I shoot a shave video and I talk about De Niro passing away, I'm going to be very sad about that. He is, I don't know, he might be my favorite actor. Taxi Driver? Dude. If you've never seen Taxi Driver, it's Martin Scorsese's, I think, best movie. It's got De Niro, Harvey Keitel, Sybil Shepherd is in it. It's an awesome flick. I like it because it shows a really gritty side of New York. Which is always a city that I wanted to live in. I've said before, if we ever win the lottery, I've told my wife, we're going to, at least for a year or so, live in New York. Alright, well, let me wash off my face before I do my wrap up. And I gotta do the aftershave. There we go. Now the aftershave, Epsilon, Blue Mediterranean. Oh yeah, it is. It's kind of spicy. Kind of woodsy. Oh wow. A little bit of menthol. I kind of feel the menthol. It's a blue. That makes sense. Ooh, feels good. No burn at all. That's probably because I got such a good shave. No nicks or anything. Oh, that's great. Imagine kind of a spicy or like a woodsy barbershop scent. That's beautiful. Cool. Okay. Now I'll wrap everything up. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Todd. I can't thank you enough for these wonderful products. I'll be featuring his products in other videos. I promise him, and I promise you guys, I won't go as fangirl as I have in this video. But here's the razor. This is the Merkur Progress. Here is the That Darn Rob Badger brush that he sent me. Monarch. I can't find my little thing, but oh, here it is. Noble Otter Monarch. The Epsilon Aftershave. Really feeling the menthol now, by the way. And of course, this wonderful, oh, and the blade, even the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement blade, and this wonderful sticker. So, thank you so much, Todd, and thank you guys for watching. We will see you again very soon.